Action.
And action. Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Ham and Pickle Show.
Hello, bag slappers.
Hello, Kazaroo.
Kazaroos.
So stupid.
What's up?
Nothing. What's going on? I get the bag slappers. I don't know what the fuck a Kazaroo is.
It's old radio shit. Don't worry about other people's shit.
You brought it up, homo. God, we're starting off so aggressive.
Good night, everybody.
Cut. Take two. Hello, Doug. How you doing today?
I'm good, Anthony. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. I had to go to the doctor yesterday because I'm pretty sure I have MS, and the doctor informed me that I have to have a MRI of my whole entire body. So she asked me if I was claustrophobic. You know, I'm going in head first, and she said, we're probably going to have to fight with your insurance company to get this done. They're probably going to want to do an MRI of your body, but not your head. And then they're going to do a CAT scan of your head. And when that doesn't show what we need to show, then they're going to have to go back and do a second MRI of your head. But we're probably going to have to do the CAT scan first. I'm like, this is but you're putting me, you're putting me in head first, right? Yeah. You have to go in head first. But they don't want to scan my head. You know what? They don't want to pay extra for that. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I just think it's so stupid that, like, I'm already going to be in the goddamn thing, you know?
Okay, so what are you getting scanned for?
I think I have MS. I just told you. They're scanning.
What are your symptoms? What's going on?
I've had this strange pain in my ass for like 5 years. No, I've had a pain in my arm, and my hand has been falling asleep depending on how I stand and how I lay in bed. And my arm, like this whole side of my body is fucked for like, I don't know, it's been about roughly 2 years.
So why are you?
What?
You're just getting old. What? I don't understand why you're going to a doctor for that.
Old. I don't understand why you're going to a doctor. Dude, I can't sleep. It's getting to the point where if I lay, no matter how I lay, my arm hurts so bad that I can't sleep. I'm sleeping like an hour, wake up, sleep an hour, wake up. That's not old age, jackass.
Have you tried rubbing dirt on it?
A couple times.
Yeah, you are such a woman. You are so fucking high maintenance.
Right? I just really wanted to be in an MRI machine.
It's people like you that caught that. You're what's wrong with the American health system.
I'm what's wrong with so much.
You're driving up insurance premium costs because they got to pay for 4 MRIs for you because your arm's a little tingly.
So about 6 months ago, I had an X-ray.
I haven't shit in 7 months, and I don't tell anybody. I don't even care.
You ever had an MRI? It might help you shit. So
real men don't go to the hospital.
Listen, I went to the doctor like 6 months ago. She sent me to she sent me to a clinic specialist, whatever the fuck. She took an X-ray, and she said, I see something weird on your X-ray. Do you mind if I take another X-ray a little bit lower or a little bit higher? And I was like, yeah, okay. So she took another X-ray. And she came back and she said, it looks like you have a compression fracture in your spine, but that can't be right because that really only ever happens to either little old ladies or people who have cancer so bad that the tumor grew and crushed their spine. And I was like, what? And she said, you should go get an MRI to find out what the fuck is going on here. And I said, okay. So she scheduled an MRI. The day before you have an MRI, if you work in a machine shop, you have to go get your eyes checked to make sure you don't have metal in your eye because the MRI machine will suck your eyes out. So I went to the place, got the fucking test done to make sure there's no metal in my eyes. As I was walking out of that test, back to my car, I got a call on my cell phone. This is your insurance company. We're canceling your MRI. You don't need an MRI. We're not going to pay for that. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I went back to my doctor, and she said, when all this gets discharged, the insurance company denied this, whatever. When it's all discharged, all said and done, come back. I'll reschedule your MRI and I'll put it in differently and make sure you get it. So I'm like, motherfucker. So if I go and they say, if you would have made it 6 months earlier, we could have operated, but now it's too late. I'm going to be so fucking pissed off.
How awesome would it be to that be your job? To just sit at a computer and decide who lives and who dies?
Right, exactly. MRI? Nope, I don't think so. Doctor said he needs it? No. I don't think so. I don't think he... listen, Becky from accounting doesn't think he needs it.
That's fine. You went to medical school for 22 years and you think you know what you're talking about. I was the top of my class at University of Phoenix.
I got my GED. What else do you need? Oh, shit.
Okay, so rest in peace, or all best wishes, or whatever the fuck I'm supposed to say at this point.
At this point, I think the best thing for the show would be if I actually got MS and you like, we could chart my progress until I die. We would be it'd be the best medical podcast ever.
You could have just stopped when you said you get MS. Like, I think it would be awesome.
Yeah.
Like, if I got prostate cancer or something, wouldn't you celebrate that? Like, wouldn't it be funny?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. That's why I'm telling you, in case it happens. I think it's funny also.
Do you think, could we start a GoFundMe to get you MS? Like,
just inject me with whatever you got. Just send in vials of shit and we'll inject it into me. I don't even know what it is. I'm going to get something.
All right. Okay. So I've got something this has been gnawing at me for a bit.
Oh boy.
So you are not familiar with TikTok?
No. Other than just the very basics of it's Vine, but worse.
Or Vine, but better. Okay. So I'm going to play a sound for you if I can find it here. Here we go.
All right.
And this is something that it's making its way through TikTok, but it's somebody in I'm assuming he's in Afghanistan or somewhere where there's sand and brown people. But
just like Detroit.
South Florida.
Okay.
So you recall that 13 Americans died in Afghanistan, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So this is this Army guy's response to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep making noise on here till it blows up one way or another. Say their names, Joe Biden. Say their fucking names. Come on, left wings. Come on, Hollywood. Say their names. Where you at now? Huh? Huh? Say their fucking names. All of you. Their blood is on your fucking hands. Fuck you.
All right. Good enough.
All right.
So
what was their names? He didn't even say them. How am I supposed to know what they are?
Okay. So you are still boycotting social media, right?
Yes.
So this is the part that sucks about you boycotting social media is
I told you.
I have to I have to explain everything to you that everybody else already knows, but we're trying to pretend they're not there, so it's fine.
Everything's fine.
Okay. So what's going on is like bars are putting up social media posts where they're playing that sound.
Okay.
And then it's showing that they have 13 beers lined up on their bar, and then the chairs tipped forward so nobody can sit there. And it's saying they're reserved for the 13 people that died. Or restaurants have 13 place settings, and it says reserved, and it's for the 13 people that died. And there's people that's peeling off their Dale Earnhardt decals on the back of their window and putting up the names of the people. But it's all the same. They're all playing that sound. And it just got me thinking, like, okay, that's fine. I understand 13 Americans died, but why are these 13 Americans worthy of getting a place setting and a social media post? What about everybody else that's died over there or over here?
Do you realize how many place settings that would be?
But that's my point.
We're going to need to rent a hall.
So is there a certain threshold that like it has to be over 10 people before it goes viral?
I think what it is there's a certain level of blame. Like if you can make this into being somebody else's fault at a certain level and people will like believe you, then yeah, that's where you draw the line, right? Like what he said. Fuck you, Joe Biden. Fuck you, left wing, or what? Which is so Hollywood. What? Were they going to be? Did they already make a movie about these 13 people? Fuck you, Hollywood. That doesn't even make any sense to me.
So the other thing that bothers me about it is it's fine. 13 Americans died. Got it.
That's a great clip.
No, I got it. That's fine. Uh-huh. And you decide that you want to honor those 13 people by pouring them a beer at your bar. You know what? Fine. I have poured beers for people that are no longer with us. I got it. I understand.
You knew, right?
It's not the point whether I knew him or not. The point is I didn't make a social media post about it and then say, look how much I care. I'm making a social media post.
Right. Oh, God. So
okay, are gas station owners like, sorry, that pump's reserved for the 13 guys?
How long do they just like a general timeline? How long do you reserve a pump for 13 cars?
How long do you let the beer sit there and get warm?
That's what I was thinking. You just literally poured out 13 beers during a pandemic when you can't make money. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, but
how long? Okay, how long do you think the place settings are at the restaurants? Is it just till, all right, we're uploaded, clear the set, get somebody back in here?
You guys got the pictures? Everything cool? I think it's probably until the next tragedy happens that they can blame on somebody else that they can virtue signal about, right?
How many people got 9/11? Like, why wasn't there 3,000 place settings?
I think
fuck you, Dick Cheney.
Fuck you, Hollywood. Fuck you, Hollywood and Dick Cheney. I don't understand the Hollywood thing. So that when people say things like that, doesn't it make you feel like it's just like
eat the rich?
Yeah. Like just unspecified anger at whoever.
Fuck you, Cleveland, Ohio.
It's like, who you mad at? I don't really know. I'm just mad, man. Cleveland, Ohio. God, I hate Cleveland.
Fuck you, Pensacola.
So what they should be, shouldn't they be mad at the Army recruiters or whatever, Marine recruiters, whatever you call them, the people that tricked those people into going into Afghanistan in the first place?
What? Okay, start at the top. Fuck you, guy who blew him up. Like, why don't you start there?
Right. Say his name. Wait, is that right? I don't know if that's what they want.
Give him some press.
Does anybody know their name? Like there's 13 of them. That's a lot of names to say.
No, I'm telling you, I wasn't exaggerating. There's videos of people peeling the decals. You know the white trash decals like I used to have, like Bad Boy Club?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like somebody's peeling off their Bad Boy Club decal, and then they had a decal made of these people's names and their rank, and then it shows them with this sound playing. Fuck you, Joe Biden, and they're going through the process of installing the decal. You know, like
I thought you were just fucking around. I thought you were just being just fucking around. That's crazy. They're actually doing that.
It's like who can one up the other person? Like, oh, okay, that's fine. You poured a beer, I got decals.
I actually paid money for these decals.
I'm getting a tattoo on my asshole of.
If I did that, I would have showed the receipt from the decals. See how much I paid for these? This is how much I care.
I care $15.
Do you want to know what I think about that? I think that Joe Biden ordered a hit so he could drum up press or whatever. I don't know.
You want to try again?
I got nothing. I don't know.
I like when your bullshit conspiracy theories run out of steam even before you're through the first sentence.
Right, exactly. I don't have a conspiracy theory here. I have no idea. People died. Somebody lied, I'm sure. I don't fucking know.
What do you think the chances are that we're going to get 9/11 again on 9/11?
On 9, if you would have just stopped at we're going to get 9/11, it's 100%. But on 9/11, all I can say is I hope so. I hope that's when it happens. That would be awesome.
Like, I don't even know. Is anybody manning the threat level meter anymore? Is that a thing? Like, are we at threat level midnight?
Still at midnight. Do they even have like, so it used to be at orange all the time. So you were always like anxious, right? What did they even stop? I mean,
what's it called? Threat level indication?
Threat. I don't
Terrorist.
terror threat level colors.
We'll go with that. That sounds good.
I don't know.
Terror threat level today. Okay.
Is that a magazine?
The National Terrorism Advisory System Bulletin.
Oh boy, that's rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it?
Through the remainder of 2021, we're at. How are we responding? Just tell me what color. The whole point of the colors was so this wouldn't be hard.
Yeah, we're trying to communicate information to the rubes. Just give me a color.
These threats include those posed by domestic terrorist individuals and groups engaged in grievance-based violence, and those inspired or motivated. Did I start the show?
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ,
I'm
dude. All right, take 2. Take it at grievance-based violence.
These actors are increasingly exploiting online forums to influence and spread violent extremist narratives and promote violent activity. Such threats are also exacerbated by impacts of the ongoing global pandemic, including grievances over public health safety measures and perceived government restrictions.
Perceived government? Don't go out of your house. That's just a perceived restriction. No big deal.
If you see something, say something.
I forgot about that.
But what color are we at?
It doesn't say?
No. Color. I don't see color. Oh, they replaced it. They replaced the color-coded alerts of the Homeland Security Alert System.
Ugh. With numbers?
With the National Terrorism Advisory System.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. In 2011, the Department of Homeland Security replaced the color-coded alerts of the Homeland Security Advisory System with the National Terrorism Advisory System.
Awesome.
Designed to more effectively communicate information about terrorist threats by providing timely, detailed information to the American public. Okay, so we're
2011. That's not timely. It's 2021. I didn't even know about it. The fuck? So right. my wife read me a headline today that said something like, I can't remember exactly, but it was something like the Taliban is instituting an all-male government or something like that. Like, the headline made it sound like it was a surprise that the Taliban was not going to have women in their government. I'm like, did we all just collectively forget that the Taliban was a terrorist organization like 6 minutes ago? Now they're the good guys? Fucking idiots.
You want to give our big update?
Yeah, absolutely. I've
been
waiting all day. Go ahead.
Damn it. Can I get a drum roll? So you could have just said no.
That was my drum roll. What are you talking about?
All right. So we are locking down. Sorry. You are fucking wired, man. You got a lot of sleep, didn't you?
Yeah, she gave me a steroid, man. I'm like, I'm fucking, I'm ready to go. The doctor. I said she. It's just some lady.
You fuck.
Yeah, yes, I'm wired. That was the answer to that question.
I don't like you when you're wired.
Oh, why not?
It's like you're bouncing off the fucking walls.
Yes.
Let's not do that, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, so we are in the final stages of locking in our venue for the live show.
Yeah.
I would say we are. Hopefully, tickets will be on sale by next week.
Yeah, if everything goes well, yes. We're working with the venue now. Yes, we're shooting for next week. So.
And we are not going to make very much money on this.
Would you say that this is going to cost us money?
I don't think. Okay, so if we are going to stick with what we said on flying in those two people, yeah, we're going to eat some shit on this.
It'll be worth it.
All right. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fucking train wreck. The whole thing's going to be a fucking train wreck.
I'm excited.
All right, move that over because I don't want to forget about it. Possible. There we go. You said you wanted to talk about paid not to kill people. Okay, so Negro versus Black, Fortune 100 company, emails, fake masks. What do you want to talk about? All right, let's talk about fake masks.
Okay.
You take too long, man.
Sorry.
All right, so there's a company called Fake Mask USA. It's fakemaskusa.com. Eugen sent it over to me and suggested that they should sponsor our show.
In such a nice way.
So I looked at their website and God, I'm inclined to. Okay, so I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
What do you think about a company like fakemaskusa.com, promo code RIGHT? What do you think about them?
That was smooth.
What do you think about them providing a mask that effectively does nothing but cover your face? Like it's created in such a way to give the impression that you're wearing a mask.
Yes.
But in reality, it doesn't restrict your breathing at all. It is made just to get you into wherever the fuck you're trying to get into.
Right. See, I think that idea is awesome, but I would like to see some, there's a couple things. I'd like to see some lab testing that shows that it doesn't stop anything coming through. I want to spit through this thing and I want my spit to be able to come through it. That's important to me. If I need to spit on somebody, I don't want to have to take my mask off.
All right. So they're supposed to be sending us some. I hope we have them by the next episode.
Yeah.
But they're going to send us some because I'm real curious to check it out, and I think they're going to give us some to give away. We could give away ones that we wore.
The ones that I do the spit test in?
Yes.
The only thing that I can think of that would make a mask like this better is if they put a fan system in there that blows my breath out of the mask. So I want whatever I have, I want it to transmit as far as possible.
Well, I'm anxious to find out, one, if these masks are comfortable, and two, if anybody goes there to buy one using promo code RIGHT.
Right. It's a great promo code. Perfect.
So I assume we're going to talk about them again once we get them and we can try them on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. You said they're going to give us enough to give away, right? So, yeah, that'd be cool.
So we'll leave that on there and see what happens.
Perfect.
Okay. So what do you want to talk about? Paid not to kill people, animal hate speech.
Sure.
The guy that got banned from Twitter because of you.
Paid not to kill people.
Negroes versus blacks. Fortune. Okay. Paid not to kill people.
Can I just give you the points here? So this is out of San Francisco. San Francisco officials plan to pay people $300 a month not to shoot each other.
Wouldn't it be easier just to take their guns?
Shh. We don't want that option. The Dreamkeeper Fellowship will give the money. listen,
I just read that bullet point.
This is amazing. The Dreamkeeper Fellowship will give the money and gift cards to 10 individuals who are deemed at high risk of committing a shooting or being shot.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you read that again?
The Dreamkeeper Fellowship will give the money and gift cards to 10 individuals who are deemed at high risk of committing a shooting or being shot.
Do you suppose how many of those? Okay, how many of the people getting this money are going to be black?
Is that a
Yes,
joke?
No, I'm serious.
100%. Right? I don't know. How many black people live in San Francisco?
I didn't think any.
Oh. All right. 60%? I don't know. I really don't know, I guess. I thought
read the next bullet.
Participants could receive an extra $200 if they meet specific benchmarks like getting a job or going to their parole appointments. It's like can't be real. There's no way this can be real. Like, go to your parole appointment and we will pay you.
Okay, so now I want you to think about this. Like, they say that the death penalty, losing your life, is not an effective deterrent.
Right.
Okay. Here, they are suggesting that $300 is going to stop somebody who is prone to killing.
Right. They're at high risk of shooting someone.
And that $300 is going to get, like, they're going to be looking down the barrel of their sideways held gun. And, oh, fuck, I don't want to lose that $300, man.
I really need that $300. The programs. Go ahead.
I was just going to say the other thing about the parole. If you go to your parole appointment, it used to be, if you don't go to your parole appointment, you go to jail.
The program's rollout comes as California pushes to become the first state to pay people who are addicted to drugs if they promise to get sober. It's like it just keeps getting better and better. Every point of this is like a whole new thread in like a satire blanket that we're pulling at. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus. So California wants to pay you if you promise not to do drugs.
Okay, so why would anybody choose to live in San Francisco now?
If I was destitute, didn't have a house, didn't have a wife, didn't have kids,
I
would move to San Francisco. Oh, nobody. There's no reason. I would move to San Francisco in a heartbeat. It would be awesome to be homeless there. Everything's free. You just go to the store and take what you need. They have stores set up where you can just take stuff. It's great.
So do you think that there's an issue? Like, there's a video going around right now of a couple guys walking into Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever. And they had loaded up a cart each and then just push it out of the store. And then they load it in their car and they leave. Do you think that there's an issue with that? I mean, because the majority of comments on those are, yeah, why the fuck would an employee say something? They're making $13 an hour to protect somebody else's shit. Fuck you. Right. I'm not dying for that shit.
Which I agree with.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. You're a piece of shit.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. If somebody is giving you $13 an hour,
yeah,
you better guard that shit with your fucking life, man. Like, you know how pissed off I would be if I was your employer and it's like, okay, so I own you now. Here's your money. You do what I say while you're here. And then you see people just carting my shit out and you're like, yeah, you don't pay me enough to give a fuck.
When I used
take
to
some fucking pride, man.
Pride? Are you fucking kidding me? What's pride? I love it. So what does gay have to do with any of this? So that place that me and you worked at the same place, but we didn't work there at the same time.
Right.
It was a machine shop. They had a fire. It was a Saturday. I was there with the a guy that you know, a friend of mine that I've been friends with for a long time, and so they had a laser. I don't know if I've ever told you this. They had a laser that to cut steel or whatever. Well, they decided it would be a good idea to cut plywood on this laser. Well, this laser has a dust collector. They didn't change anything or do anything with this dust collector. So the dust collector was collecting sawdust and just packing it into the dust collector. Like, duh. Like, so,
we're going to cut gunpowder next.
Right, exactly. So the laser caught on fire and the whole building filled with smoke. I mean, there was probably, I don't know, 8 people there. It was a Saturday morning. The whole place filled with smoke. And I run over to see where the smoke's coming from. And as I walk over there, this guy with a really long beard decided he's going to open up the dust collector. Have you ever seen Backdraft like that?
Whoosh.
Yeah, that is exactly what happened. So he opened it. And as he opened it, the fire came and ate his face. And his beard went from in my mind, his beard was 8 feet long. And it went to stubble. Instantly. It was insane, but he was fine, whatever. So the fire started to spread and more shit was on fire. The fucking dust collector was burning. And that guy that you know ran over wherever he was at. He got a fire extinguisher, and he got right up in this fire. The fire's like flaming, burning his face, and he's trying to put it out with this fucking fire. And all the rest of us are just standing there watching him like, dude, we don't make enough money to fucking burn our face off with a goddamn fire. What are you doing? That's what it made me think of. Like, why I would have just let the place burn down. I'm not going to try to put out a fire and I was making more than $13 an hour. I mean,
yeah, you're an asshole, man.
If my house was on fire, none of the people that owned that place would come to my house and put out the house fire, right?
So that's how you live your life, is if you won't do something for me, I won't do something for you. So let's say that it would have burned down the entire fucking building.
Yes.
Okay. You have a choice. You either grab a fire extinguisher and try to put it out.
Yeah.
Or you watch the motherfucker burn.
Yes.
It burns everything to the ground. Now, all those people are out of a job.
Yes.
Whereas you could have just, sweep or whatever the fuck it is.
Or
wait a minute. What is it?
Pull, sweep, pin, pull the pin, sweep the fire.
Sweep. Pupsy? You could have just pupsied.
Sweep, pull the pin, up. I don't remember. there's an acronym in there somewhere.
Sweep, spray, and stay okay. That's what it is.
I stayed okay. I was just following their advice. So you're looking at it like, I could have done this or the whole place burned down. You're not taking back the camera up a little bit and look at the whole picture. They could have not cut plywood on a fucking laser like a bunch of goddamn idiots. Right?
Yeah. Did that come from the top down? Did George himself come to you and say, hey, I need you to cut out this Christmas ornament or whatever the fuck it is they were cutting?
So that was after he palmed me $5. Did I tell you that story? That's
that
no
fucking
joke.
guy. I hated that motherfucker
Me
so fucking bad.
I don't even remember what it was for. I did something that he thought was, like a good job or whatever. And he came and shook my hand and he palmed me $5. What a tool. Anyways. So you're telling me for $13 an hour, you're going to possibly take a bullet when you try to stop these fucking criminals.
Yes. I was like, take a bullet. What are you talking? It's a fire.
Sorry. Jumping back and forth here. What if the fire was shooting at you?
So the way I would look at it is, so just so I'm clear, you're telling me that you're going to pay me $13 an hour to fight these two people.
See, when you frame it like that, it sounds a lot cooler.
I'm going to be a professional fighter.
If anybody tries to steal anything, you have my permission to fight them. That's where the bonuses come in. We have a very strong bonus structure.
Let's see. Realistically, if I work at Walmart, I don't give a fuck if somebody steals from there. I don't give a shit. I will help them. I will help carry the shit out.
Do you need help loading that up? You need me to tie your trunk down?
Just pull up to the back. I'll throw it out the back door. Like, I don't want a commotion, man. I'm almost done with my shift.
Right. Exactly. So everybody in the comments was agreeing with you, right? Well, they're like, basically like, yeah, why would they risk their lives or whatever?
Yeah.
So what
I think what they were saying is most places now have rules for their employees that if you get caught trying to interrupt a shoplifter, you'll be fired. Like they don't want the liability of a shot employee.
That's not a new thing. So my dad works at a gas station, or did, and he was like a manager, and he had to fire an employee that tried to stop somebody from robbing their store. This was 5 or 6 years ago.
Such fucking douchebags, man. Your dad's a douchebag. What a piece of shit. Like, he couldn't have looked the other way.
I might have made that up. So their store did get robbed, but he didn't have to fire anybody. But he did.
Why the fuck did you say it?
Because it's funny. So their store got robbed. Listen, their store got robbed, and because he was telling me the story. He's like, if they would have tried to stop, because I said, why didn't the person try to stop him? Because at the time I was like, well, if somebody's trying to rob you, don't give them the money. And I wasn't thinking straight. And he said, if they try to stop the robbery, we have to fire them. And I was like, oh, well, that fucking sucks. And then he explained it to me like, yeah, we don't want somebody to get shot over $300 or whatever's in the fucking register, you know? Makes perfect sense.
Okay, so if I go into a gas station and say, give me the money,
yes,
they have
to give it to you. I mean,
give me the money or you're going to get fired.
Dude, I fucking hate this job. Here, take the money and fire me.
Okay, so if I walk into a gas station and say, give me the money or you're fired, is that even robbing the gas station? Like, can you?
I think they can claim that on their taxes or something. Is that if you're taking money that isn't yours? Yes, it's robbing the gas station.
No, it's not under threat. I mean, other than the firing, but
you're threatening somebody, but it's not under threat.
No, if I walk up to you and say, give me all your money, and you're like, no, and I go, okay.
See, if I have the opportunity to say no, well, then no, it's not a robbery. But how would I know?
So if I say, give me all your money or you're going to get fired, like, is that enough to where they have to give me the money?
Try it.
Like, if they say no, then can I turn them in for disrupting my robbery?
Yeah, they try to stop a robbery. You got to fire this guy. It's in your policy. And the only way to prove that is for you to get hired at that gas station and go through their policy book.
No, I'll record it. I'll have a GoPro on my forehead or something.
So you're telling me you're not going to give me the money?
Say it into my microphone.
Say it into the mic.
Say their name.
Oh, Jesus. So I think that they just try to mitigate all of that, like robberies at convenience stores, by every 15 minutes they have to deposit the money into a safe that doesn't open or whatever. So there's only ever like 15 cents in the drawer or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you, like you said, they went into a Home Depot or something, like, okay, we're going to keep all the 2x4s under lock and key just so nobody walks out with them. Every single thing has to be unlocked by an employee. Like, how do you stop that?
So how much then you say, I don't get paid enough to worry about that.
Yeah.
How much do you have to get paid an hour to where you do worry about that?
It's not a dollar amount.
Then why do you say I don't get paid enough to worry about it? Because you made it a dollar amount.
No, because it's an easier way of saying that I have zero stake in any of this, right? If the only way that I'm going to get involved is if I own the business or somebody in my family owns the business and I'm working there, right? That's it. Other than that, it's not a personal thing for me. Take all the shit. I don't care
so 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, we went at each other's throats because you said that fucking Rittenhouse character had every right to go out and shoot people to protect other people's businesses.
Yes. Did I?
Yes.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I stand by that. I don't remember if I even said it, but I stand by it. I think everybody has the right to shoot anybody for any reason. What's the problem? Did I really say that?
Yes.
I don't think I did. I think you're misquoting me.
Nope. Doesn't that sound exactly like something you would say?
Yeah, it really does. That's why I stand by it.
I stand by it, but I didn't say it.
Yeah, maybe I did. I might have been drunk. So wait. So what did I say? He had every right to protect somebody else's business.
Because I said that he had no business being out. Remember we had the fuck. Okay.
I remember the conversation. I'm just trying to remember what side I took. So, So if he chooses to protect somebody's business, that's his choice.
Then he has the right to shoot.
Yeah. You shouldn't be forced to or something. I don't fucking know, man.
It's a woman's choice. Haven't you ever heard of Roe versus Wade?
Oh, Jesus. Did you hear about that Texas law now? The Texas abortion law?
You can't abort a baby after like 6 minutes after copulation or something.
Right. If you don't abort it within 30 seconds after pull out. So, but did you hear how they're implementing the law? Like do you know anything about it?
Fill me in.
Okay. So it doesn't criminalize abortion so much. Like you can't like go to jail for getting an abortion. I don't know how they worded it, but it allows other people, private citizens, to sue abortion providers if they provide an abortion to a fetus that has a heartbeat. So I could just, if I'm a Texas resident, I could just go to an abortion clinic, and if I see somebody walk in that's like visibly pregnant, I can sue the doctor if they perform an abortion.
It doesn't make any sense.
It says anybody who aids and abets an abortion after a heartbeat is detected you can be sued.
It doesn't make sense.
What I've heard is that they're trying to say that I have no idea if this is how the law would be interpreted or not, but they're trying to say that if you take an Uber to an abortion clinic, now the Uber driver is responsible because he aided you in getting an abortion or whatever, which I don't think that's how they would interpret the law or whatever, but
okay. So that I agree with that. I'm fine with that.
Charging just Uber drivers.
Well, okay. Let's say that you call an Uber.
Yeah.
And you say, hey, I need you to pull in this alley, kill your lights, creep real slow down this alleyway. And then you pull out a gun and you go, 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 go. And then he goes.
And you start shooting?
And then you start shooting. He aided and abetted you.
What's abetted mean?
It's like aiding.
Okay. But with a bed? it's like aiding somebody while they're asleep.
I think it's a hand job.
Perfect. And I've been abetted a couple times, I guess, then. So,
it's the same. Anyway, it's the same thing. You're essentially providing drive-by services to murder people.
Interesting.
So we agree. If a baby has a heartbeat, it shouldn't be killed, right? Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So what's the problem?
No problem. Did I say there was a problem? I was just telling you what it is. I think the government should crack down more on abortion.
Okay. That's good. Well, I'm glad we agree.
Yeah, we do. I think they should shut down all the abortion clinics in Texas. I think Roe versus Wade. All right, this is where I'm going to be serious.
All right, go ahead.
I think Roe versus Wade is retarded. I don't think they should have a federal law that allows abortions.
Why? It's a woman's body. It's her choice.
Yeah, I'm a man. I don't give a fuck about that. that argument doesn't persuade me. So it's the same way I feel about every other thing. Why is there a federal law that overrides states' laws? The state should be able to pass whatever law they want.
And that's where we differ. I don't think there should be states' laws. I think there should only be federal laws.
How about world laws?
That would make, you know how much easier it would be if everybody had to just follow the same rules?
Yeah, everybody, the whole world.
Like, I think it is fucking stupid. And I know we've talked about this, that in my state, I will go to prison and get butt fucked if I buy a joint.
Right.
But I can go next door to Colorado and they will butt fuck me for not smoking a joint.
Right. And you think not giving states the right to make those choices would change that in your favor?
Yes.
Yeah, it would be illegal for everybody across all states.
No, it would be legal for everybody.
Are you retarded?
They would repeal Reefer Madness.
We're gonna rewind Reefer Madness. Did you ever watch that movie?
No. I'm just saying it's stupid that I live in the United States.
Yes.
And like there's so many inconsistencies in the laws.
Which is good.
It's not good though. I understand what you're saying, because every region the people are different, and the people in this region believe this way, and the people in this region, but the people in this region that I'm in are wrong, and I'm stuck here. Like, so why can't I just follow the laws of me, like what I believe is right. Like, that's fine. My neighbor can say that weed is illegal in his house, but why can't I say that it's legal in my house? Or why go by states? Why not go by counties?
I would like that more. I would like to go by neighborhoods or streets or houses. I don't care. I think the smaller the better.
Okay. So I'm back in then. I just don't like, when I lived in Illinois, I was governed by the laws of Chicago.
Yes, which sucks.
Right. And that's what I mean. Because where I lived in Illinois was nothing like Chicago, but I had to follow those laws.
Exactly.
Because that's what the people did to it.
So
and now in Kansas, I mean, it's a shitty Trump state.
Yes.
Which means that I can't even get an abortion or
for so many reasons.
I can't get an abortion or smoke weed.
So, and that's like the point I'm making. I would say that if in a truly democratic way, where they're always banging on about democracy, if it was truly democratic, if you took a vote in Texas, they don't want abortion. Like there's Austin, which is like a big city. They'll be like, yeah, we want abortions for everybody. But all the rest of Texas, they're rational people. They don't want abortion. So why not let the states make their own goddamn choices? We agree. We're agreeing on this.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are. I mean, in Texas, if they went with just a straight democracy, there would be no abortions and no weed, and probably very restricted alcohol consumption.
No, fucking them people they drink a lot.
Yeah, they do. But they also want it very restricted for some stupid reason. I don't think you're allowed to buy alcohol on Sundays in Texas or something. Or
yeah,
like
that's because God don't want you to get drunk on Sundays.
Right, exactly. I don't know what the actual laws are, but
okay, that was San Francisco.
San Francisco. Okay, so I've heard that Whoa, did I lose you?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I pushed the wrong button. Sorry. I heard that San Francisco is like the most expensive state in the country to live in. Like,
isn't it a city?
Or yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, it's the most expensive city. Like, you can't get an apartment for less than $37,000 a month or whatever. Like, I think you asked the same question. Why would anybody, regular people, not homeless people, want to live there? What's the draw? Do you have any idea what the draw would be?
Probably because that's where Full House was filmed. Like if
I didn't think about that. Cool.
Whatever happened to the
Damn it. You make a really strong argument. Have you ever been to San Francisco?
No. I've never been to the West Coast.
It's really cool. I've been like 3 times and it was really, really cool.
Okay. So,
but I would never, ever want to live there. I mean, it's not cool enough to spend, like all my money to rent a bathroom. You know what I mean?
Right. But what if they're going to pay you not to shoot people.
and they got these places where you can just get all your groceries for free. So it's cool. Maybe that's the way to go. So how do I get on this list of like most impressive criminals or whatever?
That's probably the only government list that you're not on.
I'm going to move there just to get on the list.
Okay. Let's see. Email. Do you want to talk about these emails?
Sure.
Okay. So I got a buddy that works at a Fortune 100 company.
Oh boy.
And he is wanting to quit said company.
All right.
So he sent me some emails that. Hold on. I gotta check something real quick to make sure that I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna get yourself in trouble.
Yeah.
Did this person say you have carpe diem to read these emails?
Oh, okay, we're good. I didn't know if United Way was a local thing or a United thing. I mean, you think it's in its name, but so anyway, they were getting at this company, they were getting emails from United Way, and it was called 21 Days of Change.
Oh boy. Okay.
So remember, this is a Fortune 100 manufacturing company.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody in this company has went to college to cut metal and make things out of it. That's what they went to school for.
Metal cutting college. All right.
Okay. And they supervise and oversee and schedule a bunch of uneducated schlubs like you who cut metal.
Are they hiring?
Okay, so he forwarded me some of these emails. This is day 16. Remember, this is like your job is to get dirty and make yourself bleed in your hands by cutting yourself with metal.
Right.
Okay. Day 16. Equity and the LGBTQI plus community. So imagine being you and working at this company, right? You're like, okay, I'm done with social media. I'm not doing this shit. I'm tired of being surrounded.
Right.
So this is how the email starts.
All right.
Imagine not feeling accepted at home, in your community, or at school because of your gender identity or sexual orientation.
Fuck up, homo.
All right, hold on.
I hope that's the next line.
No, that's the episode title. Fuck up, homo.
God, it'll get pulled. Worth it.
Okay. Like race and socioeconomic status, inequities for people identifying as lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender can be seen across many dimensions, including healthcare, education, and in the workplace. And then it goes on and on and on and on.
Uh-huh.
So today's challenge, like how can you make it better?
All right.
Option 1, watch this quick video to learn why using correct pronouns is so important.
Awesome.
Also, hold on, this is key. Also, add your pronouns to your email signature to show your advocacy for the LGBTQI plus individuals.
Okay.
Okay, so do you understand that it's not saying add your pronouns to make it clear if you suck dick or not.
Right.
It's saying add your pronouns to show that you support other people who suck dick. Does that make any fucking sense?
No, not add your pronouns. How does that show support? Like, oh, he put he, him. He supports us. He supports our community. My God, I support putting pronouns everywhere for everybody. That way that I know which ones of you are douchebags. Like that's what I want. I want to be able to separate the wheat from the chaff, right?
So,
I don't even know what that means. It just sounds cool. I want to be able to separate the rational people from the fucking douchebags. So please put your pronouns everywhere.
separate the wheat from the chaff. Which podcast? What are you listening to? Farming podcasts?
Sometimes. I mean, trying to pick up new hobbies, man. Come on.
Separate the grain from the chaff. Separate the wheat from the chaff.
Right.
Sort out the wheat from the grain.
Isn't that a better name? We need to sort out the wheat from the grain.
Okay. Option 2, read this article exploring how schools are struggling to support the LGBTQI plus students and how we can work to create safe spaces for youth to thrive.
Jesus Christ. So can I tell you a very, very, very quick anecdote that made me think of?
Sure. Don't let me forget I got another one of these emails to read.
No, you're good. You're good. It'll be quick. So we got a group of new hires, lots and lots and lots of new hires at my work. And I was standing around talking to this one guy, and one of the new hires came up, and I was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" We started talking. So what'd you do before this? He said, I worked at the Walmart. and then he said, before I worked at the Walmart, I worked at the Culver's. Awesome.
Okay, so
we're going to separate the wheat from the grain.
Is it fair to say that anybody that puts the word "the" in front of Walmart is an idiot.
That was my point. That was the whole, and he said it. I don't know this guy. I'm not making fun of him. I'm not none of that because I don't know him.
No, you are making fun of him.
No, I'm not trying to. That was my point. I'm not trying to. I got to get to know him before I can make fun of him. I don't even know his name. It was just funny the way he said it. Yeah, I worked at the Walmart. Awesome.
What I think is great is companies like that. They have this litmus. When things are going well and there's 1,000 people applying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you don't have a master's degree. We can't have you in here assembling parts.
Exactly.
And
they can't find anybody. We need people. You worked at the Walmart? Cool.
Yeah, they set up a fucking drive-by job fair at fucking Burger King.
In the parking lot of the Walmart. Catching the employees as they come out.
Hey, you look like you're breathing. Would you be interested to join our family?
They paid a guy with business cards, drop the business cards in the schmucks of the people wearing at Walmart.
All right. So this is day 8's email.
All right.
Remember, all you're trying to do is go to work. You've landed a decent job. You're trying to stay off social media, and then bing, you've got mail. Day 8, segregation.
Oh boy.
Institutional racism is defined as the systemic distribution of resources, power, and opportunity in our society to the benefit of people who are white and the exclusion of people of color.
Jesus fuck, man.
Keep in mind, the majority of the people in this company, guess what color they are?
I'm going to guess they're Asian.
When you hear the word segregation, what do you think of? Many of us think back to the civil rights movement. Yet, American cities continue to be highly segregated.
Do they?
Yeah, because according to this email, it is.
Cool.
Present-day racism was built on a long history of racially distributed resources and ideas that shape our view of ourselves and others. Okay, hold on. Present-day racism was built on a long history of racially distributed resources and ideas that shape our view of ourselves and others. Does that sentence make sense?
How do you racially distribute an idea? That doesn't make any sense at all. Racially distributed ideas?
Okay,
Like you're not allowed to think this unless you're black.
Do you have a dry erase board?
No, just my murder board over here.
Well, I want to break the sentence down, but I don't want to.
It doesn't make any sense. Start from the beginning.
Present day racism.
Okay, that means racism now.
That is the noun, right?
Okay.
Or the adjective or something.
Okay.
The predicate. This is the subject.
It's the adverb. Okay, go ahead. Present. So now racism.
Present day racism was built like a cabin.
Like a brick. No, I was thinking brick wall. Okay. So present. So now racism cabin. Okay, go ahead.
On a long history. Okay. It was built on the foundation of racially distributed resources.
What does racially distributed resources mean? Does that mean
like you're black, you get nothing. You're white, you get the rest.
Gold? When I think resources, I think gold, right? Gold and like chickens or something.
Okay. Racially distributed resources and ideas. Racially distributed ideas. Like,
so the gold is the idea. The chicken is the resource. Right?
To shape our view of ourselves and others. This doesn't make any sense.
Shape our view of ourselves. So like a mirror or like a bully telling you you're fat?
Okay. So white people got mirrors, black people didn't.
Oh, all right, cool.
I
understand. Why didn't they just say that?
It is a hierarchical system that comes with a broad range of policies and institutions that keep it in place.
Like a girder?
A purling. It is a hierarchical system. That means that there's levels, right?
Yes, levels, right?
That comes with a broad range of policies and institutions that keep it in place. So,
yes. So like a corporation. Huh, crazy. So weird.
policies shaped by institutional racism that enforce segregation include redlining.
So tired of hearing about that.
But that's a real thing.
Yeah. Didn't redlining end in like the 1820s or whatever?
No, I think it was like 1940.
1940. Okay, let's say 1960 just to give it a little bit of extra cushion. What year is it now? Is it 1961? Redlining's been gone for like 6 months at least.
Okay.
Jesus, fuck.
In the United States, the Fair Housing Act of 1968 was passed to fight the practice. Okay. Yeah, but there's... Okay, that redlining is what created black neighborhoods, right?
Oh,
like that,
sure. I thought it was like workers that created black neighborhoods.
No, I'm being serious. I am fighting for the plight of the black man.
All right.
Okay, so they circled places on the map and said, "Live here, black man." Right?
Yeah. Yep. I think that's what happened. I think it was more like they circled places on the map and said, "No, black guy."
Right. They you can't live here.
Right.
Okay. Which created all the black people to move into the same housing complexes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you're telling me that the effects of that aren't still felt today? That would be an extremely inaccurate representation of the inequities and the inequalities that the black man has experienced so far today. Amen.
Trademark.
LLC, who's right incorporated, cannot be used without the express written consent of the NFL. So you can't say just because redlining ended in 1968 that that nobody is affected by it today. That would be a dumb statement.
You don't get to tell me what I can and can't say.
Wait a minute.
You know what? I'm going to take this even one step further. Redlining was good for black people. I don't have anything to back that up, but
No, it was actually good for white people because it just so happened that the places that they circled, coincidentally, the places they circled, there was a lot less gunfire in them spots.
We're going to pick the places with the least gunfire. those will be for us. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Hierarchical system policy shaped by institution or black. Okay. Include redlining, predatory lending. So that's like when pedophiles give you money, right?
Yep. That's
That's
exactly what it is.
The exclusion of black veterans from the GI Bill. I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
Like everybody, you get a GI Bill. You get a GI Bill.
All I know about the GI, I don't
Not
know
you,
what
Lips.
So all I know, I don't even know what GI. I thought it was like a cartoon, GI Joe. I seriously thought that's where that came from. I didn't know what GI was. I just recently learned that there was a bill called the GI Bill where they gave college to people.
You didn't know that?
No, I'm a dum-dum.
So you thought GI Bill was like GI Joe's dumb cousin?
Yes. Yes.
GI Bill. Hey, Joe.
Yes. Yes. I don't know why we're laughing. Yes.
I'm GI Bill.
Awesome. Just awesome. So GI Bill kept the blacks out. Is that what you're saying? That was his job.
I'm done.
So I want you to explain to me how the GI Bill disproportionately affected what happened. So they weren't allowed to use college or something?
Okay. Why? When did...
You don't even know the question, why or when.
So maybe it was black people weren't eligible to get the GI Bill up until 1968 or something.
Ah, okay.
When did black people get the GI Bill? Dumb question. Okay, how the GI Bill's promise was denied to 1 million black World War II veterans. That was from the fucking 40s. How far back are we going with this shit?
Okay, so all of these things led to where black people are at today, right? If you accept all of that, what do we do about it other than putting our pronouns in our bios or whatever?
Well, I'm glad you asked because it tells you what you can do.
Perfect.
So I guess we'll just skip down to that then.
Oh, was there more?
Yeah, well, yeah, because I mean they were still talking about institutional racism, predatory lending, forced segregation of neighborhoods by the Federal Housing Authority. As a result of institutional racism, racial stratification and inequities persist in employment, housing, education, healthcare, government, and other sectors. Okay. Option 1. Increase your understanding of how racism is reinforced by policies and systems by reading this article by Anne Brannigan, published in The Root.
Yeah.
And the article is, Black communities are on the front line of the COVID-19 pandemic. Here's why.
Of course they are.
Oh, fuck. Option 2. Explore the racial dot map created by the University of Virginia, which uses colored dots. That's not a good thing to say.
That's not nice.
Which uses African-American dots to visualize how racial segregation appears in our communities. We encourage you to zoom into blank and blank to see how it plays out in our backyard. Option 3. View Segregated by Design, a 17-minute video summary of Richard Rothstein's The Color of Law. Option 4. View The Disturbing History of the Suburbs, an Adam Ruins Everything episode that quickly and humorously educates how redlining came to be. If you just do one of them 4 things, no more racism.
No more racism. Perfect. All right, cool. So we absolve ourselves, right?
Well, we absolved ourselves a long time ago when we gave Delvin Cox $6.
Perfect.
All right, are we done?
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait.
All right.
We got to do our shout outs. So not bye. Bye, kind of.
Why don't you, I'm going to get everything ready on my end. Why don't you get everybody up to speed on what happens when they go to patreon.com/who's right?
If you sign up for the Patreon and you leave us your phone number, we will give you a call on one of our Wednesday shows. And you supposedly, when we started this thing, you were supposed to get a minute for every $1 that you donated, but it didn't work out that way. We'll just call and talk to you. So if you don't give us your number, you're not getting a call. Goran Dimitrievsky.
What's MKD?
MKD.
Is that Mortal Kombat dollars?
No, I was thinking it was that government program where they gave you acid.
See, I always get excited when somebody gives us money from a different country because it's like, I mean, it's almost like Bitcoin, right?
Yep, almost.
I mean, you don't know what you're getting. Like, oh, okay, this is a perfect fucking example. I got excited because he was giving us 100 Mortal Kombat dollars. It's $1.92.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Goran. That's awesome.
You know how much fun it would be to use Mortal Kombat dollars at a strip club? Like you just keep passing shit out all night long. I mean,
shit.
Thank you for the...
But put it back up there. I didn't even get to read it. If you guys kiss, your beards will not touch. We'd have to do one of these. But all right. Haugapillis. What's the largest World War II known landmark in your home state that can be seen for miles around? What? How the fuck
What
do I
the
know
fuck
that?
kind of question is that? Okay, in World War II, like, it's not like they were bombing us here.
I'm pretty sure I can see Nagasaki from my house.
Do you think Hogopillis knows that, like, we went somewhere else to bomb them and fight them?
No, no.
Nobody was storming the beaches of Clearwater.
God, that would have been awesome. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's fine. That's great.
All right. Thank you.
So now we're going to call people. You're going to
yeah,
shout them out.
It looks like Brady signed up at the $5 tier.
So why don't you, I want to do a dating game or something with Brady. And you don't want to.
I mean, I'll sit through that, I guess.
You heard it here. We're going to do it.
This should be fun and exciting.
I think we could probably scrounge up a couple females to do. I don't know if we're going to try to get them to finger them or not, but something.
Are we allowed to do that?
Why not?
I don't know.
Win a fingering by Brady?
That's I'm back in. This is a great idea. As long as his fingernails are dirty and not cut.
Oh, you know that autistic son of a bitch has dirty fucking fingernails.
No.
And he's probably got them big ape knuckles, too.
Ape knuckles. Oh my gosh. Hogapillis. Autocorrect dummies. Tummies? Is he asking me to do that?
Whatever. Okay. I'm moving on. Okay, so Brady, get a hold of me and we'll get you fingering something.
Send a picture of your finger. That's a requirement. You can win this, ladies.
No, you want this inside of you?
That's what it's called. You want this inside you? That's our game show. That way we can transition into a million different things.
All right. I don't know where this guy lives, so we're gonna call him on Discord.
All right.
I don't even know how to say this name. Pay him.
Guy.
Hey, guy. So you might as well talk, because this thing don't ring.
I didn't know if it was ringing or what. So, looks like John signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, John. Kyle signed up for the $5 tier. Thank you, Kyle. Ezra. Is Ezra a girl's name?
For the sake of this, it is.
Yeah. Ezra with the big boobies signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Ezra.
In my mind, Ezra is a big-titted goth girl.
Perfect. With the black lipstick.
The apple-bottom jeans and the boots with the fur.
Awesome.
All right. What do we got here?
Big Sir Moon signed up. What the fuck is this? SEK 486.
We're good at this.
Sec. I can't even think of anything funny. Sec 486. That's probably like $6,000. So thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Big Sir Moon.
Where is SEK from?
I don't know. And I've heard.
Justin.
Hello.
Hey, what's SEK from? What country?
South Korea. I don't fucking know.
SEK to US dollars. Swedish coronas.
Oh, sweet.
How many did he give us?
No.
486.
Oh, we're going to be so fucking rich. I get to quit. That's $56, bitch.
Yeah. I was close. I said $6,000. Thank you again, Mr. or Mrs. Big Sir Moon.
All right. It was good talking to you, Justin.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Call him back. I think he's at work.
So, do you want to hear somebody blow a fucking air hose?
No, not necessarily.
I mean, aren't you going to hear that in a little bit?
Yes. Nagatha Christie signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you.
I'm just going to start doing that every time.
What?
As soon as they answer, I'm just going to say it was good talking to you. And
see if they hang up. Thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Nagatha Christie. I'm going to go with Mrs. Luis Sanchez. 5 to 550. Thank you, Luis Sanchez.
Alan.
What?
What?
Who's this?
Who's this?
This is Doug and Anthony, I guess.
Oh, holy shit. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, how are you, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Never
We're good.
better.
Why's your phone sound like shit?
Oh, one sec. Good old Bluetooth headphones.
Turn your radio down.
Watching South Park.
You were watching South Park?
Yo.
I've been meaning to check that out. Is it a good show?
Noodles. Oh God, yeah.
It was a joke, man.
It's about as offensive as you guys.
What the fuck does that mean?
Offensive?
I don't know. You're
We're-
both hot. I told Brady he's hot today too. I'm trying to harass y'all.
We're
Hold on.
defensive.
I was. He said you're both hot, and I was like, yeah. And then he said I told Brady he was hot, and back down. If that's your bar, are you gonna try to get
No, I
fingered
don't
by
really
Brady?
have a bar. Yeah, right in the urethra. You get in where you fit in, buddy.
So, Alan, where do you live at?
Wisconsin.
Okay, hold on. I got to write that down. There's
you
one
know,
for Wisconsin.
Do you know Kyle Rittenhouse?
Who?
I don't know, nothing. Just this guy I know.
So, do you live in a town in Wisconsin that's got a stupid Indian name?
Yeah. Pretty much Reedsburg, for sure. And I'm surrounded by them too. Baraboo, Toma. They're all like that.
Do you speak Indian?
No.
Are you Indian?
No, I speak Pig Latin, though. No,
That's not the same.
White. I'm like Doug White.
Okay. Do you know how, like, have you ever been with like a Mexican girl or a French girl or something, and you get them to say something in their language and it sounds all sexy?
Yeah,
Can
but
you?
only a Puerto Rican, though.
Okay, can you say something to me that sounds all sexy in Pig Latin?
I don't know about sexy, but
Like, I want to ukfay your ace fay.
Et le eat me, oh God, I'm too high. Hold on. Et le eat me ukse or ye ik de is ke me on the my eyes me.
Yes.
So no.
Sorta.
Sounded sexy. I don't know Pig
Thank
Latin.
you. I think it sounds like a sloth. Oh, I said I want to suck your dick, Doug.
All right.
Sounds sexy to me.
What oh, I'm all hot and bothered. Hold on. So what do you do for a living?
I'm a crane operator and a truck driver.
Okay. Would it be gay for me to get my dick sucked by a heavy equipment operator? Because that doesn't sound gay. That sounds masculine.
No, yeah, exactly. It's not gay for sure, especially if you turn on like some of like Circus Survive or Alkaline Trio in the background. We can get the mood set right.
I don't even know what that means.
Awesome.
Do they sound like
Good
Vanilla
music.
Ice or MC Hammer?
No, for sure not. It's like we could cry in the closet together kind of music.
Maybe Judas Priest. Is that like Hellbent for Leather?
Every time Doug cries, it's
Hell
in the
yeah,
closet.
that's close there. I could believe it.
Do you wear a hard hat at work?
No, I wear a beanie. I'm supposed to wear a hard hat though sometimes.
Man, the beanie's not nearly as sexy as a hard hat.
Oh, what? No, what the fuck is sexy about a hard hat?
Like a hard hat and like boots with cutoff shorts.
No, not so much. I'm wearing a Megadeth t-shirt and black pants with dog hair all over them.
That sounds hot.
Hell yeah. She ain't a lady if she ain't over 280, baby.
You know a lot of rhymes, man.
Yeah, I know.
Are you a rapper?
I am. I'm trash, though.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm on SoundCloud, Spooky the Dead Kid. I think I posted it in the link page
Hold on.
Discord.
Pull that shit up.
Spooky the Dead Kid?
Yeah. It's all one word.
You don't mean that in like the black people spook thing, right? You're not trapping me into
I get
racism.
that a lot on Discord. No, not so much. I can't use that username on a lot of websites, though, because that's what they assume.
Hold on.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
Spooky the Dead Kid? Is that what you said?
Yo,
Hold, please. All right. Spooky Kid music. That's not it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on. Can you just send it to me in Discord real quick? I can't find it.
yeah, sure.
All one word?
Yeah. It should just be Spooky the Dead Kid /SoundCloud.com.
Kid /sound cloud search. Ready? Stream Spooky Kid music. Ooh. Let me know when you send it over.
Bad. I don't even know how to find you guys. This is a trip. All right.
We're right here.
No, that's a good point. You got me.
Ah, you're fucking killing me.
I know this is crazy. I don't know how I can't find your username. I was literally just in the server.
Just put it in. I don't care. Put it anywhere. Just.
Wait, I found it.
Put it in his butt. Put it anywhere.
All right. How we doing with that link there, buddy? There we go. You didn't send me a link. You just. You didn't send me a link.
Oh my god.
Fuck. This is ridiculous. This is stupid.
This is ridiculous.
This is going perfect.
Paste. Go. All right. The Night of Lofi? Is that you?
Yep, that's it. The Night of the Lo-Fi. Yeah, I made that when I was 16.
Nope. Lofi. All right. Let's see what we got.
You dummy. Lofi.
6-year-old child.
All right. Let's listen to our SoundCloud rapper. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Is this a stolen beat?
No, it's free for profit. I contacted the producer.
Don't feel emotion, don't feel life. Feeling like I'm about to commit a homicide in the name of murder. I ride in the kingdom of Hades. I reside. Let the voodoo drums play as I arrive. Spend my name in 6 unholy choirs.
I don't hate this.
It's better than anything I could do.
I said I don't hate this.
Oh shit, thanks.
Find me till I give my tithes. Fuck your false teaching, keep your lies. Earning pages while I sip red wine. Now I'm feeling fine.
I super appreciate it.
Yeah, that's much better than I expected.
I can't even fucking make fun of it.
I hear SoundCloud rapper, and the first thing I think is, oh god, but that wasn't bad whatsoever.
Yeah. So how's that? You're not bad whatsoever.
No, I'm surprised. Like I said,
Okay.
I hear SoundCloud rapper, and it's just like that mumble rap garbage.
Anthony, I got it.
All right.
You love music.
Yeah.
I love rap.
Yeah.
Why don't we start our own record label? Like,
Perfect.
let's sign him. Let's sign this Lofi, the mumble rapper guy.
Yeah, Lofi. You gotta change your name to Lofi, though. We just got a couple of notes.
So what do you think, Alan? Will you sign with us? Hold on. I forget.
Yeah.
I turned him
Here, I'll sign
down.
in blood.
Okay, he turned you down. What did you say?
Oh, I said I'd sign in blood. Bring it on. Let's go.
All right, cool. We'll get the contract drawn up, and you can send over payment pretty quick here.
Good shit.
All right. Well, I look
I've always
forward
wanted to be a mogul, so this is gonna work out perfect.
I look forward to fucking you out of future royalties.
What exactly does a
All
record
right,
label
hey,
do
me
again?
too. Oh, they rape you really
Sweet.
hard in the butt for years.
Sweet. We're gonna have to come up with a cool name.
Okay. Hey, you're in Wisconsin?
Yes.
Yeah, man. We could have him open for us at our live show, Anthony.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Would you be willing to do that?
Yeah. Would you guys be willing to try cocaine? No. Yeah. I'd do it.
All right.
I'd love to.
It's kind of a weird question, but okay.
Hey, it was good talking to you. Thank you for supporting us.
You too. Thanks so much, guys. Take
Yep.
care.
See ya. Would you be willing to try cocaine? That was pretty funny.
Oh, Christian, you're on deck.
Let's see. I gotta pull this back up here. James signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you very much, James.
Remember, if you want us to call you, you got to. We're only accepting the next 45 people to sign up to our Patreon to call next week.
awesome.
Hello.
Christian, how are you doing?
Oh, hey, what's up, Doug?
How are you?
Pretty good, and you?
We are doing great. We're getting ready to wrap up this episode. It has been the same as the other ones.
Way to sell it.
Train wreck, pretty much.
What's that?
A train wreck, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like at least a car wreck.
It was like controlled demolition.
Controlled? I don't know about controlled. That's especially when Anthony starts ranting about all his mumble jumble stuff.
It's not mumbo jumbo. What do you mean?
It is mumbo jumbo. Everybody knows. I mean, don't get me wrong. I agree with the stuff you say, but you can just go on.
I agree with what you say, just not how you say it.
Yeah. Maybe if it was said a little less retarded, then yeah, I would agree with it. But
Wait, so you either agree with it or you don't? Wait, what are we talking about?
I would agree with it more. It would be more willing to take it in, but it's just,
All right. So where do you live at?
I live in Texas, so surprise, surprise.
Okay. What do you think about not being able to get an abortion?
Yeah, see, that's a touchy subject because
Did somebody try to abort you?
yeah, multiple times and it failed. So. You see, that was back in Mexico, so it's very different this year.
So why is an abortion a touchy subject?
Because like if it's planned, then I mean I don't see a reason why. But
Wait,
Do you think most abortions are unplanned?
how many unplanned abortions do you think happen?
I don't know. I mean, you'd be surprised.
I think I would be, like, if the number is more than one.
I'm sorry, I'm just exhausted after my 15-hour shift at work.
What do you do?
Surprise, surprise! I work in a grocery store, but I'm not like these plebeians. I'm not like these plebeians you have because I'm actually the grocery manager.
Okay, so I've got a question for you. You are the grocery manager, so you have been put in charge of all the groceries. They are your responsibility.
Correct.
If you see somebody come in and they grab a head of lettuce and they just put it under their arm like a football and start walking out of the store, are you going to try to stop them? Like, are you going to put, okay, first, are you just going to interfere with an attempted shoplifting?
It depends. I mean, if it's something small, maybe I could let it go. But if it's something big, because I mean, I've had customers try to walk out with shopping carts full of stuff. If it gets to a big severe point and if it's too noticeable, then yeah, we kind of do got to stop it.
Okay, so a can of Folgers coffee, is that something that you're going to get in the middle of?
Hey, that's like $10, $11 right there, my guy. That is big money right there.
Okay,
money.
so you would, if somebody starts walking out with a can of coffee, you would jump in, you would stop them.
I mean, we have a policy where we can't really chase them out. If we can stop them before they get to the door and they're not too aggravated, then yeah. As soon as they walk out that door, I'm just.
Is that really the policy? If they're not too aggravated, like, so if I walk out and I'm like, I'm really aggravated, I'm super agitated.
Somebody your size, then yeah, I would probably let it go because I mean I'm not the most buffest guy, so I mean. Yeah.
Okay, so do they provide you a sliding scale? Like, okay, if the guy is this big and this agitated and it's worth this much, you're allowed to do something.
You better think fast.
We have a formula. We have a formula with that. So if they surpass that formula, then yeah, we can't do anything about it.
So
either in how tough they look or in how wide
tough they look.
Okay,
why don't you ask your company if they'll provide you with free karate lessons so you can stop shoplifters?
Okay, so have you watched the show on YouTube at all? You know what we look like?
Yeah, of course. I tune in every week.
Okay, so I think what I'm hearing is that you would allow me to steal more than you would allow Anthony to steal.
I'm taking all the lettuce.
Yeah, I could probably pick on Anthony, but Doug, yeah, it's probably a little too much.
How fucking great is that? Is that
I'm not
I
the
can
buffest
steal
guy, but I can probably take. Thanks a lot, buddy.
I could steal like 6 DiGiorno's and you can't even get a fucking thing of salad dressing.
I would say I'm tougher than I look, but I mean, that's not true. So I'm not even going to try to pass that off.
I'm just gassed out from my spin class.
Oh, shit.
Well, Christian, I want to say thank you for supporting us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, like I said, I've been listening to you guys for a while, and like I said, I finally decided to support you guys. I mean, even though my wife isn't going to be too happy to see a Patreon cards on the card, so I'm going to have to explain and maybe show the video to you guys. So you
get her on the phone. I'll talk her off the cliff.
She's probably going to think I'm gay, so I mean, I don't know.
Is she there right now?
No, she's at work right now. So
can you call her at work? Put her online.
You see, I would, but I don't want to bother her.
What? So, what kind of motel does she clean?
It's a Super 8.
So, what does your wife do for a living?
She's actually my dairy girl, which is kind of weird. But
so she's fat?
no, she's not like you, Doug.
No, I can't.
When you say my dairy girl, that's like, yeah, she's your fat chick. You know what I mean? Like, that's my dairy girl.
Come here, my little dairy girl.
No, well, it's because where you guys are from. But no, she runs the dairy department at the store that I work at.
Is that where you met her?
Yes, that is where I met her.
Is she white or is she Mexican?
No, she's Mexican too.
Oh.
Do you guys ever fuck in the cooler?
Oh yeah, definitely, and in the freezer. And then that way, whenever they walk in and they see us naked, we're like, "Oh no, we just took off our clothes because the body heat is better."
Because of the body heat. Yeah.
Just say COVID.
Yeah. It's because of COVID. Yeah, I'm gonna start using that excuse so we get a vacation.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And if you need help talking to your wife, give us her phone number. We'll be happy to call her to talk her off the ledge.
I mean, she'll understand you guys, but she's not going to be able to communicate too much. Her English isn't the greatest.
Even better.
Oh, that would be awesome. So is she hot?
In my eyes, yes.
That means no.
Well, she's not. We'll say like on the California, she's like 5, maybe a 6.
You don't want to be married long, do you?
No, she doesn't understand English. It's cool.
What's Mexican for 5? Unos, dos, tres, cuatro. She's a cinco, a California cinco.
California 5.
All right. Well, thank you again for donating your hard-earned money to our show. We appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Next week I'll look it up, and if anything crazy comes up, I'll inform you too.
Perfect.
We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again.
Of course. You boys have a great night, and stay safe.
God damn you! You stay safe.
You stay safe.
Bye. Are we not done?
No, we get Co-Steam signed up for 4 squigglies. Thank you, Co-Steam. Why would you capitalize the first and last letter? Jason signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Jason. Did you want to try to call Guy again?
No, bye.
Okay, bye.